We're live? Hey everybody! Just give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. Alright, this little graphic in the corner over there, that's pretty nice. You can see everybody's response. Awesome. We'll just get started with this presentation that I have for you. Welcome. My name is Bruce Fortman. I'm a designer at Mechanical Technologies Incorporated, although you probably already know that because every one of you who is invited to this meeting is involved in this new project that's going on. And I'll start with the presentation and the slideshow. The new project is going to be integrated and useful hardware systems at our new company. And it's going to be the bomb, guys. We're thinking of new ideas in order to push the company in a more commercial direction with accessories that could totally redefine how the customer life cycle is structured. And that's a term that I kind of just threw out there. It'll be something that I go over later in the slideshow. We got a little bit to discuss over here, so let's just dive right in. Just move this little screen over here. All right, I'd like to start off this presentation with a quote. Great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. That was by Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is obviously one of the most intelligent people out there who has run a company like Mechanical Technology Incorporated. It's definitely our closest rival. But yeah, he was a really smart guy. And this quote, I think, really resonates with the new direction that we're taking with this project. And yeah, let's just dive right into it, because you guys are probably wondering, what's this project? I never know, but what's going on? So we're going to check it out. All right, for this presentation, we're going to discuss the need to improve customer service at Mechanical Technologies Incorporated. It's one of the reasons I thought up of this project. We're creating a new product line. It's going to be 4 products. If you can see that right here. 4 products. 2 and 2, they're wireless products. One's going to be a set of wireless headgear, and another's going to be a set of wireless gear for your computer and a tablet and what have you. And we want things to be interchangeable here, okay? We want some of these products to be able to work cohesively with some of the other products that we've already made, like our phones, tablets, and laptops. So that's the idea behind this project, to increase the cohesiveness by introducing this line and therefore gaining customer satisfaction, because we're going to do it the best way, guys. I believe in you guys. We have the best team, and we're going to figure out how to make this a viable option for our customers in terms of ease of use and that kind of stuff. We'll go over those kind of terms like ease of use a little bit later. Actually, it's coming up right now. We're going to talk about the need to do this via the customer life cycle, ease of use of the product, and the design. Then we're going to go over the project description, the budget, and I'm going to close with some I'm going to do some closing statements, and then I'll be taking questions at the end if you guys have any for me. Awesome. All right, so let's start with need. Let's talk about the customer life cycle. I threw that term around a couple minutes ago. So what is customer life cycle? Well, the customer life cycle is what determines the stability of the company. People go in and they buy a product, and their first impressions of it are going to be like, oh, what's the design? We'll get into that later. Is it easy to use? We'll also get into that. But however the person who's buying the product views it, those impressions need to be good, because they establish the company as trustworthy, and they'll come back and they'll get more products from Mechanical Technologies Incorporated, because we were able to satisfy them on a certain level. And usually this level has to do with everyday life. We're not selling a ton of products to, big time computer engineers. What we really need to focus on right now is the mass market and the most of the people who really just need these kind of products for everyday life. Yeah. So in terms of poor customer life cycle, we can look at an example of one that some kind of project like we're doing where that failed and what we can learn from that. So the example that I had was Windows Vista. So why did Windows Vista fail? Well, let's see. So here's a quote from Medium, which is they review like technology and that kind of stuff. I'll do a quote from them. It says, Microsoft didn't think much about the compatibility for Vista. Many prevailing software and hardware were incompatible, although Vista had a fairly long beta period. This made it harder for IT companies to adapt to Vista and make computer peripherals. They were practically useless. I mean, Windows practically gave their customers exactly what they weren't looking for. So what we need to do is we need to go and see what our customers are looking for. That's going to help us with this project. Luckily, I've already done the research, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. All right. So difficulty of use. We need a product that's easy to use. It's, like I said, not going to be for computer engineers or your mathematicians. They can use it, but it's not going to be like super complex. We're not going to have all of code that you have to write in order to do certain programs or that kind of stuff. We need to make it as simple to use and as accessible as possible. And our target audience won't be looking for those advanced and complex features. So they got to be easy to use. Now, let's take an example, the BlackBerry. Why did that fail? Well, it was hard to use. I mean, sorry, my screen just went blank. Let me, guys, take a little break for 1 second. Woo! Online learning, am I right? Or Zoom, that kind of stuff. COVID. Thanks a lot. All right, so we were talking about difficulty of use. Our products need to be easy to use so the customers can access what they need. We were talking about the BlackBerry. So the BlackBerry failed. It had a miniature keyboard and tiny buttons that were hard to type on. This product initially saw success but failed to keep up with the times. So we need to create something that's like kind of, in its mature stage enough where it's going to last for a long period of time. It's not going to go extinct as soon as we release it. So I had to keep that in mind, but I think we're doing pretty good. We got some wireless technology lined up, and that ain't going away very soon. And the last point for the need, the design, the customer experience begins with the perceived design of the product. I said that before. What does it look like? What does it do? First impressions are important, and we got to make first impressions, guys. All right, so design team, I'm going to be checking in with you guys, no problem, but I know we have the best designers out there, so you guys rock, and we're going to figure out some pretty badass designs for these products that we have coming up. And I also put in there Laserdisc. Why did it fail? The design was terrible. I mean, you had to like flip over certain kind of discs. This may be a little bit past my time, but I've heard from, another generation that it just wasn't the best because of its design. So we want to learn from that. We don't want to create a design that's going to be like, oh, what the hell does this thing do? So, yeah. All right. Now let's head over to the project description. So the goal is to refine the customer experience by introducing a new line of products. So 4 wireless products that I promised. Now this is going to be all wireless keyboard, mouse, headphones, and earbuds. Now the keyboard and mouse, those things can be interchangeable between your Bluetooth devices where you might need to type. For instance, your phone, oh no, you don't want to type on that freaking small keyboard. I mean, we use it in the, last resort kind of areas, or last resort, what's the word I'm looking for? Situations. But we don't want that to be something that stops our customer from wanting to do maybe type or click or something like that. Unlike our tablets or our phones. Phones, it would be more the keyboard. Tablets, if you have a mouse, Bluetooth mouse, wireless, and your keyboard, you're all set. I mean, that's basically a freaking laptop. So those are going to help out in regards to that. It's going to be awesome. And then our headphones and earbuds. I think those are really going to be, that kind of technology is just started out. And if we can improve upon maybe some of the things that has been working out for it, we could really make it big here. So, yeah, let's go wireless, guys. All right, and I put this little graphic up here with what we were talking about. What do the customers want? Now, this is what they want from those different devices that I researched. With the keyboard, it's got to be rechargeable. The battery has to last long. It can't just be a day. It's got to be like 30 days, a month, 2 months. The numeric keypad on the side, that's something that people really, really dig. And multiple device connections. So you can have it paired to different devices and easily switch between them. It's got to be cohesive. So I do that for the wireless keyboard if you guys want to read it. The wireless mouse, and the headphones, got to be comfortable. Automatic connection. Same thing for the earbuds. If you guys want to check out this graphic, I have a whole final report project description that I submitted to Mateo, and it'll describe a little bit more in detail. All right, so what's this all going to cost? It's going to be $152 million for the materials, $4 million for the wireless development technologies that our engineers, designers are already working on. $3 million for software costs, $90 for assembly costs, $5 for project direct for the salaries. So we get into salaries, $30 for the everyone on the project team, $21 for marketing, advertisements, that kind of stuff, and then $300 million is what that all comes to. So this is a pretty big thing that we're going for, but we have the revenue, and we really need to get that customer satisfaction. So I think it's a worthwhile investment. Okay, yeah, so here's the conclusion. It's a step in the right direction. Customer life cycle. That's really important to us at Mechanical Technologies Incorporated. The project's not going to be easy. We have about a year. I'll go through the time span right after this. But we have a year to complete all this with what have you, be like designing, building, and that kind of stuff. I gave us a big margin because this is a lot. It's not going to be easy. It requires dedication from every one of you and me. And I'm going to be, making sure that everyone's on top of things. If you guys have issues, feel free to contact me. I will be there. And if deadlines, like I said, if deadlines are swiftly met, the workplace remains positive, this is going to be huge success. Guys, we got this. And my end goal as a project director is to ensure quality products for customers. I hope you guys believe in the customer. That's really important to us. So if we can get this done for the customer, we got it. Giving them what they want. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'll just go over in my presentation, kind of our outline for what we're going to be doing. So I had the project approved and set up a meeting with Mateo already. And now, so the designs team is going to start working after you guys get a few days, wrap your head about all of the things that's going on, the new products. The first designs are going to be due towards the end of June. We're going to have a critique meeting after that for the designs. We're going to finalize the designs by June. Let's see. It's going to be like at the end of June. And then July, we're going to have our first financial meeting regarding how we're going to treasury, how we're going to distribute all of the money that's going into this project. July 15th, the materials for the projected sales, we'll have ordered those. July 20th is going to be we're going to have the marketing manager chosen. Could be one of you guys. If you guys want, submit your application there. We'll be putting it up in a few days. July 25th, we're going to work on our prototypes. August, the materials, August 15 will be all materials for the Q1 2024 rollout. We're projected to have those received, and we'll be able to start work after the prototypes prove to be successful. And throughout the next year, we'll be monitoring sales. I think let's see, the product rollout is going to be February 10th, and maybe a couple months before, we'll do a sneak peek to our customers. And, I'd say by a year, we should be well into the quarter and figure out how all the sales are going. And there will be an evaluation phase, and every one of you will be involved in that. You guys can submit feedback about like the workflow and how everything's been going and what you think of the project. I think it's going to be a hoot and a half, and I really hope you guys are excited as I am about this. Okay, so any questions? Awesome. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Right. Cool. All right, so we are ready to wrap up this presentation. Designers, you guys will get the descriptions, specifics, read over tonight the final project outline, and just make sure you guys are brainstorming and getting that kind of stuff in your head. All right. Thanks, everybody. My name is Bruce Fortman again, and you'll be seeing me around for sure. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good day.